What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and Al podcast.
That's right, bitches. It is time for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peter's ad, because we are back with your host, Mr. Pete Jr., Chuck Ditch, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Sassafras. Sassafras Anonymous.
AKA Smoking Sass. So what's up, guys?
Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
So, are people who follow QAnon are just addicted to conspiracies?
I think
they're trying to get that shit.
What?
Because it's like Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh,
Narcotics Anonymous.
that, you know what?
Q
Anonymous.
Queers Anonymous.
Queers Anonymous. They're addicted to gay people.
They're addicted to being gay. Got a lot of stories.
Do we?
I got a lot of stories.
Batman?
Like,
Mainly about Russia and the Ukraine.
nice.
Nobody cares about that.
Everybody cares about
What's happening in Russia and Ukraine?
I don't know exactly what's
Fake.
going on. I just heard there's some kind of thing. Like,
fake
people
news.
are mad at Russia.
Oh, weird.
I don't know why.
Fake news, that's why.
No, so
Why would we care about Russia ever?
I saw a video.
It's not like historically we ever like fuck with Russia in any way.
There's a guy that went out there with
This is
like
a crazy ass fight, dude. Kevin Holland versus Oliveira. They're just rocking each other.
this guy going back and forth. But this dude went, I forget where he was from. I want to say he's from the Netherlands. But he was wearing full on, like, you know, like that, what's that movie? Where the guy has, like, he's got the riot gear on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, he goes into a bank and, like, he just does, like, a mass shooting. You know what I'm talking about? It's a U-Ball movie.
No.
Like, picture Batman armor,
Uh-huh.
but, like tactical, like actual tactical
No,
gear.
like the guys from Army of Two.
Yes, like that. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
He was wearing stuff like, but it was like,
Was that based on that Hollywood shooting or
no, I don't know. That was
Because
such
that's
a
what
good
they
game.
did.
I love that game.
Army of Two?
Yeah.
It was okay.
The second one wasn't that good. The first one was really good.
Yeah, the first one was a lot better, but I felt like they could have pulled it off a lot better than. what
Well, you
they
can think
did.
that was PS3 though.
Yeah, but they still could have pulled it off better. I don't know. The enemies just felt like retarded.
Yeah. Well, no, the whole thing was because the whole point of that game was remember like
Because you're killing retarded people.
that was the whole thing.
That was a group of evil retards, and you had to destroy them.
Before they took over the world with their retardedness.
Or remember the whole thing. I don't know if you remember. One of the dynamics was building aggro.
Yeah.
So like you would like.
Yeah, they
like-
would have to shoot you,
And then the other one would sneak around.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Or you would use each other for cover and.
Yeah, that was fine, but the enemies were still fucking retarded.
I remember there was one level that I hated where you were parachuting in, and I felt like it took forever to parachute in, and they were just so one of you's controlling the parachute, and the other one's shooting, like sniping.
Yeah,
But, like-
one's being carried like on a baby Bjorn.
Yeah, yeah, and then you were sniping, but like it moved so much, it was like impossible to hit anything. But so this guy, he's wearing that kind of armor, and he's got a bow on his back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, bow. Like he's gonna go and shoot fucking Russian soldiers with arrows.
Well, it's just isn't it like a bunch of civilians are just like preparing for like when they do
Yeah.
like
Did you see the video of them making the Molotov cocktails?
yeah.
Like a whole village is sitting like doing an assembly line of Molotov cocktails. Just gasoline
Russians
and
or
styrofoam.
Ukrainians?
Ukrainians. Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, they got like a little kid there, dipping in the fucking.
Yeah. But this
Whatever
guy's going
it is.
over. But apparently, he gets confronted by somebody speaking English, and he's telling him that this isn't real. This is all a Western plot to make us believe that there's something going on in the Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's all just bullshit and smoke screen. It's fake news.
Mm-hmm.
That's his theory?
Apparently, yeah.
Does he have any evidence?
No.
This is
Other
just
than
what
wearing riot gear and trying to get away?
Yeah.
This is just what he says.
Why is he wearing riot gear if there's nothing going on?
I don't know. But no, the reason I'm bringing it up, so I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Can you just walk around in riot gear? Is that like
In the Ukraine? Yes.
here?
This is in Ukraine though.
Yeah, but can you do that here?
I don't think
Like,
so.
can you just wear riot gear? Why not?
I don't know.
Especially if you don't have guns and you just have the riot gear.
I think.
I mean, you can have a baton, it's just a stick.
No, you have to have a license to permit to carry a baton.
Well, you can have
And then
baseball
like,
bat.
even like my baton to carry, if I carry my baton out,
What about like a little fucking bat?
you can get well, it depends. So like if you keep a bat in your car, like for self defense, you should keep a glove in there as well.
Because you're practicing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play baseball. It's not there for self
The
defense.
bat, okay. No, you don't need a glove, you just need a ball.
Or a ball. You need something to like another reason why you like not just a bat.
Well, do you really need a glove?
You need something to prove that like it's
Like
like.
batting cages.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but they're saying well, like a lawyer would say like, hey, keep something else in there to make it more believable. But the reason I bring this up, so I got 4 different stories here. FIFA 22 and NHL 22 have both removed the Russian teams from the game.
Yeah, that's dumb.
The Ukraine calls on Xbox, PlayStation, and all game development companies.
Like oh no, FIFA, it doesn't want our team to be in the game anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop the war, guys.
Yeah, Putin's gonna like, yeah, hey, they took us out of the FIFA.
Why don't you
I'm
fucking
sorry.
take out China for starting shit in Yemen?
China.
And in fucking Taiwan and in fucking... Because they're really doing the same, if not worse. They're doing the same thing, but to a much more horrific scale than
China's
what
a bigger
Russia's doing
audience.
to Ukraine.
Yeah.
China's a bigger market.
Yeah, but
They
like,
make
get out of
money.
here with your fucking, like, you're not, get out of here with your self-righteous, you're not doing this because you're being self-righteous.
Yeah,
You're doing this for attention.
yeah.
So,
Sony has done it. Xbox has done it.
they're
They've stopped.
doing it in fucking like NHL and shit.
No. They've stopped all digital sales.
No, but they're doing like in NHL. They're not gonna let the Russians play any Russian
Players?
native, yeah.
That's
play.
crazy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, like a bunch of sports, they're doing that. It's like, that's
Not
fair.
UFC.
No, not you. Fucking Dana White's an American, goddammit, and he believes in freedom.
But yeah, so Microsoft and Sony.
I hate Dana White, but you gotta respect some of like the shit he does. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But they've blocked all digital sales in Russia. CD Projekt Red has
you guys
blocked.
can't play any video games because you're being bad.
Basically.
Bad.
Yeah. You can get these back when you start
It's not
behaving
their
better.
fucking choice. Like if I'm sure if there was a popular vote being held in Russia, they probably would not vote for war.
Yeah. Sonic 2 and the Batman have both been pulled from release in theaters in Russia. So you can't see Sonic 2 or the Batman in Russia, which is unfortunate for Russians.
Yeah, they're just like normal people.
Yeah.
Let me see here. And there's a military combat simulator. Like graphically, it looks pretty realistic. Like you're not actually playing the combat. You simulate the combat.
Mm-hmm.
But they're asking people to not use their game to create fake footage of Russia invading the Ukraine.
Uh-huh.
So apparently, I guess that got pretty popular over YouTube.
Yeah, I think that's been a thing. Like people have been, like news sources have been using video games.
Yeah.
That's like depictions.
I saw
of
one
them.
where they had a pictures of some
Arma
guys.
3 is one of the
You
companies.
see
that
the one?
please don't
Oh,
use
you
our
said?
footage.
Did you send it?
What?
The one where the guys just said no.
The sniper?
No, it was just like a couple like Russian-looking dudes or whatever with AKs, but the AKs were like cardboard.
Oh no, you said yeah.
Cardboard.
Yeah. No, did you see the sniper one I sent you guys?
No.
Oh,
yeah, that was from something else. Though.
No, that was something else. So
yeah, that was an old video.
Yeah, but it was just. It's just like the way he's just like, I don't see any. Like the way he's like I don't see him. All of a sudden. That shit's better.
Yeah, she was good.
She don't have that donut in her head anymore.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
It didn't have their name. It just said NASCAR Cup
Look at
drivers.
this motherfucker.
There's Steve-O.
Bitch ass
Oh, and Jared Leto.
He's got it. Oh yeah, Steve was behind him. What else? What else?
Ugly ass baby.
Hey man, don't be talking shit about Morbius. We need him to pull through.
Yes, we do.
So we can get our legacy of
Yeah.
Kate. Robert Pattinson pulled through. Now we just need more videos.
Yes.
Yeah, now Robert Pattinson's gonna get another deal to be in
Another
Twilight
movie, yeah.
Twilight series.
And then some fucking video game CEO is gonna be like, we need to capitalize on
this
this
vampire
vampire stuff. Remember Legacy of Kane?
That's exactly how it happens in my mind.
Yeah.
No, it's the executive at Squeenix. They're sitting there waiting. They have a box with the glass. Like it says break in case of
vampire
In case of vampires.
They smash the button down. The screenshot.
That's the name of the episode. Break in case of vampires.
Oh shit. Let me see here. What do I got? Returnal developers are teasing a new PS5 exclusive.
Yeah.
PS5, yes.
PS5.
The House Marquee.
Ooh.
They're teasing that they're working on another PS5 exclusive.
Okay.
So I mean, they're not saying what. They're just saying we got something in the pipe.
Mm-hmm. House Marquee did Returnal.
Yeah. But did you get any headway in Elden Ring?
No, not really.
You just been on that Destiny.
Just been on Destiny. Yeah, I've been getting on and just trying to level up my character a little bit. I'm like level 15 or something. I just run around with a flail, naked.
So there's a insider that has released information before on rumored games and upcoming games, like leaked the source first. He's saying that PlayStation was going to be bringing back a big series from the dead later this year.
Legacy of Kain?
Legacy. I'm hoping Legacy of Kain. Actually, right now the two rumored possible titles.
Resistance.
All right now, Infamous or Jackson Daxter.
Neither of those need it that bad.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean,
they just made Infamous isn't even dead. It's not even that old since it's been.
well,
The last game was like the beginning of PS4.
Yeah, that was a PS4 release game.
Yeah, but they were like updating those and releasing like DLC for them and shit.
I don't think they did any DLC for Second Son.
They just did one.
Did they?
Oh
yeah,
the girl.
The first light, which is actually really good
And then
too.
they did like that vampire thing.
But no, that was
Infamous too.
That was on PS3.
I thought they did one for that other one too.
No.
Anyway, and then Jack and Daxter. Didn't they just do a remake for that one?
No, that's you're thinking of
remaster.
No, you're thinking of Ratchet and Clank.
No, I know I'm not thinking Ratchet. I definitely know the difference between Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter.
No,
one is clearly better than the other.
Yeah.
Jack and Daxter, Infamous or SOCOM is the other.
I'd rather Sly Cooper than Jack and Daxter.
Right?
Unless if it's gonna be one of those like that kind of game. But
Jack and Daxter haven't had a game since PS2.
Yeah, they were cool,
Yeah, it was
but they
weren't they just Ratchet and Clank though?
kind of.
It was basically Ratchet and Clank.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So like, why did we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see a need for Jack and Daxter to come back.
Knack 3.
And then what?
There you go, Knack 3.
What is like something just came out? It's kind of like Infamous.
Well, they're working on Spider-Man. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they're working on Spider-Man,
Yeah, it's basically.
and they're working on
Infamous.
Wolverine.
Play that.
Yeah,
If
basically.
you want an Infamous game.
Forspoken has been reportedly been delayed.
What? Forspoken?
Forspoken.
Forspoken?
Forspoken.
I always forget about that one. Like, which one is that one again? And then, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like because it's such a weird name and like it doesn't go along with the like.
The vibe of the game.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one though. Because I read like the more I see of it, the more I'm like, oh, this looks really good.
that one looks like Infamous too.
I can see that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, no, because she's like a regular ass person that just ends up. It's like medieval Infamous, because she just all of a
It's
sudden
Infamous.
she just gets
sword or Shield Hero.
because she just gets powers, and then she's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, like now I got this power, so let me see what I can do with it. Oh, now I got this power.
I can float, I can levitate.
And then Ed Boon is
Ed Poon.
he's teasing the next Mortal Kombat again.
The movie?
No, the
The
game.
game. We haven't had one in a while.
Yeah, no, not since 11. It's been 2 years. So, they're just saying it's gonna be another.
Has it only
Mortal
been 2 years?
I think it's been 2 years. Let me see.
It's been more.
Yeah, I think it's
no,
been
it's
more.
definitely been more. It wasn't 2020 it came out. I think it was like 2018.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I think you're right. It was released 2019, April 22nd, 2019.
So 3 years.
So yeah.
Is Barbosa fighting tonight? Is that Barbosa?
Captain Barbosa. John DiMaggio, the voice of Bender.
He's on board.
He's back on board with Futurama remake. Apparently, they ponied up the cash that he was asking for, and they're like, "Fine, we can't do Futurama without you." So here,
Bender?
Bender Sanchez.
Yeah, man.
Or Rodriguez.
Yeah, you literally
Rodriguez.
can't do the show without him. Like,
Yeah, Bender was.
it's like the one voice you need to come back.
Yeah. Like I think we talked about last week. Like even Fry is debatable. Like Fry is an important character, but
You
Bender's
could live
more.
with his
But his voice isn't unique.
Yeah.
Like, you could get another person to play Fry.
I'm glad he's coming back. I like him. He's kind of been one of those people in the voice acting community. Like he's like, have you seen that that documentary? I Know That Voice. No, it's all about voice actors and like.
Yeah.
He's the one that was like, I guess he produced it.
Uh-huh.
Like he's trying to get more people to acknowledge that voice acting is more. It's more important than people think it is, which I agree. Like it's, like we were so.
Especially with the metaverse.
Have you seen Snoop's thing?
Snoop now owns like 90% of the metaverse
Yeah.
property.
He
Yeah.
owns Snoop's buying the fuck out of everything right now. Like it's crazy.
Snoop's gonna be the president of the metaverse.
The metaverse.
In the metaverse, yeah.
He'll be like, what's that one movie?
What's that sound?
I don't know. Oh, I think it's the neighbors.
They're fucking rocking it out there?
Yeah, I think so.
What's that movie where Taco Bell and fucking Mountain Dew is everywhere?
Idiocracy.
There you go. Yeah.
No, not Idiocracy. Taco Bell. No,
It's Carl's Jr.
Is it Carl's Jr.?
it's Carl's Jr. in Idiocracy. It's Carl's Jr. in Starbucks. Taco Bell is oh god, what's that one with Stallone and
Demolition Man?
Demolition Man?
Okay.
Demolition Man. Taco Bell was the survivor of the fast food wars.
Okay. I was thinking of Idiocracy though, at the time.
It would be McDonald's.
Snoop Dogg would be Terry Crews
Yeah,
Yeah.
of the
Camacho
metaverse.
Sense. Well, no, it was. What was
Yeah,
his name?
Camacho something. Or what's his last name?
I think his last name was Camacho because he was President Camacho.
Weren't they all named after like fast food places or some shit?
I think so. So remember, I think it was last week or the week before we talked about that Disney and Gina Carano were friends again.
Yeah.
Well, now they're on bad terms.
That's just canceled again.
Just canceled again. No,
We're talking about the Ukraine war.
No, apparently her character is officially being replaced in The Mandalorian. Replaced. They're not saying that she's so.
That's stupid.
They're not bringing in a new actor with the same name or like playing the same character.
Just the same kind of
the same character
archetype as
yeah. But it's gonna be none other than Ramona Flowers herself, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. So I'm all for that.
I don't know.
No, it should be Ronda Rousey as.
It should be Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
So Ronda Rousey can't act for shit. Like Gina Carano can at least like.
But what's Gina Carano's character again in there? Forget her name.
Oh yeah.
What was her character's name? Kal-El. No,
Kal-El.
that's Superman. Dune. Cara Dune.
Cara
Dune.
Dune. Yeah. It's Cara Dune.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey is
her
Cara
sister. Her older sister. Or her younger sister. Her younger, hotter sister.
I would say Ronda Rousey's not.
No, she's not hotter, but that's what they
That's what
imply
they're gonna
in the
market.
writing. Yeah.
How do you feel about them calling it the Mandoverse?
I mean, that's just what they're calling it. It's not like.
Yeah, I know.
The fans are calling it the Mandover. Or
I'm not a fan.
or is Disney calling it the Mandover?
It's fine as long as it's not in the, like Mandoverse presents.
Yeah, true.
It's fucking stupid.
But speaking of that, so remember we talked about a couple weeks ago about how the Netflix Marvel movies or Marvel series were all going away. Daredevil,
the Netflix ones.
Yeah, Daredevil, Luke Cage are all off. They're officially off of Netflix. So starting on March 16th, they will all be on Disney Plus.
But will they be Disney-fied?
No, they will not. They will be the original full release.
Punisher's
gonna have
Punisher's
those-
gonna be on there. Punisher's gonna be on there.
Yep.
Punisher's
So they're all
pretty
going to be
good.
rated TVMA, and these are going to be the first TVMA shows on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus?
So that opens up for more, which is cool. I don't think they're going to be going into more, but
Aren't they going to make more of those, you said?
yes,
Yeah, Deadpool's gonna be rated R.
yeah, Deadpool will be rated R.
Deadpool 3.
Deadpool.
So she's just gonna lick the top of your head. She couldn't get to your face, so she's just gonna lick the top of your head. Let me see here. What else I got?
And greasy.
Disney's gonna. Speaking of Disney Plus, they're gonna be launching a ad-supported tier. So you know how Hulu, like you can have like the basic Hulu, then you can have the premium where you don't have commercials. Well, Disney Plus is gonna have a commercial version as well.
Oh, and then that's gonna be the $5 one, and then now Disney Plus is gonna be $10.
Probably.
This Bryce Mitchell doesn't look like he's got all his chromosomes.
Activision Blizzard. There's more drama now.
Blizzard?
Blizzard.
There's more touching?
There's a California law that requires a certain amount of diversity within its board of directors, and
They do not need
they do not meet that. And
They're just all
Activision,
white.
Activision is saying it's Microsoft's fault. It's not us. It's their fault. It's like they just bought you. Like literally, they just bought you.
Yeah, so then Microsoft's like, I bet. Fucking, and they just fire all of them and they just put in the
Seriously, right? But it's like just like
They just put in nothing but Indian dudes.
I can see that. The other thing that's happening right now with Activision Blizzard is they're being sued in a wrongful death lawsuit now because one of the employees that was fired over the whole
A wrongful what?
wrongful death.
A wrongful death?
Yeah. So one of the employees that was like laid off and because of all the buyouts and the drama and all the bullshit.
Got addicted to drugs and died?
Now committed suicide.
Because of that?
Like, apparently they got depressed over losing their job and committed suicide. Now there is a
Wrongful
wrongful death suit against Activision Blizzard.
I mean, unfortunately, I think that's more their fault.
Yeah.
They should have been getting the help they needed at Sound.
I agree. But, I mean, it's still the family's right to be able to sue over something like that. I just feel like everything that's like going on with them this is just more like now that, especially now that Microsoft has bought them, I feel like more people are going to be going after them because it's like, okay, well now they have more money.
They're literally just a punching bag. Like they're just
They're a target on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And they're an easy target. It's like anything you say is just like, yeah, Activision's pretty
they're pretty
awful.
They're pretty scummy.
And you could literally say they've done like the worst things, and anybody will believe you.
Yeah. They were trying to reanimate Hitler.
Yeah. There's a little tiny pixelated Hitler in every game that they make.
Did you hear they were holding cockfights at the Active Blizzard?
That's the name of the segment, Cockfights at Activision. Not with Rooster, those guys that kept fighting with their dicks.
Yeah.
In the break room. During BlizzCon. I wonder what's going to happen at BlizzCon. BlizzCon.
There's no more BlizzCon.
No more BlizzCon. BlizzCon is dead.
Yeah. BlizzCon's cancelled.
Have you guys seen Free Guy?
No.
For Guy?
Yeah. It's good. It's really good.
feel
With
like-
Brian Reynolds?
I feel like you've talked about this.
I have talked about this. The reason I'm bringing it up though is because now that it was on streaming, it's kind of gone through the roof as far as views.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna be making a Free Guy sequel.
I thought they were already doing that.
No, well, I guess they officially, it's officially official now.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird though because the way Free Guy ended, there's not. I mean, it's kind of like
It's pretty much done with.
it's pretty much done with. Yeah, it's like they saved the world, or they saved the gaming world.
The metaverse?
Yes, the metaverse.
Yeah, but you could say that about Die Hard.
Yeah, true. Die Hard did end pretty.
Cut and dry, but then there was 3 more movies after that.
Yeah, well, I think there's more than 3 more movies.
Right? It was Die Hard, Die
Yeah,
Hard
there's
2.
like 6.
Then there's Die Hard with the Vengeance, and there's
there's the newer ones.
yeah.
He means the ones that were like in succession, not the ones that where they took like a 10-year hiatus.
Yeah. There's even more
And then
Kevin
made
Smith
like
in it.
3 more or whatever.
It has Kevin Smith and what's his name?
Didn't the last one not have
Justin Long.
Bruce Willis?
No, I think they all have Bruce Willis in it.
Is it?
But they're saying this may be more than one sequel for Free Guy as well. So, did Rockstar ever confirm that they were making GTA 6? They just confirmed that they were making the next series of GTA. But supposedly that they've, I guess it was a now deleted tweet.
Deleted?
A deleted tweet that said
Tweedled and deleted.
it was like a bumper sticker of a car. It was a car like the back of a car, and the bumper sticker said, "I'd rather be in Vice City."
Uh-huh.
And then they deleted the
They
tweet.
tweedled it and deleted
They
it.
tweeted it and deleted
Confirmed.
it.
Doing a Vice City game?
So yeah, now they're saying they're gonna be
Are they gonna bring back Nico Bellic?
Nico. No, Nico's dead. Nico's gonna be. Oh, he's gonna be homeless. That's what
He's gonna be.
he's gonna be homeless.
He's gonna be even worse off.
He
Yes.
lost everything.
Again. Fucking Nico, like that fucking.
It's just him and Roman fucking like living in a tent on the side of the like a alleyway.
Well, it depends on what ending is canon.
Yeah.
Because like either Nick or Roman dies or what was the girl's name?
I don't know. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
she like break up with you anyway?
I think no. Yeah, I think she does.
She
Yeah.
just like ghosts you.
Yeah.
You're too crazy.
Yeah.
She's like, bro, you killed your own cousin. It's fucked up.
Hey, cousin Nico.
I thought it was the black guy you had to kill.
I don't remember.
It was either Roman or that black dude.
No, I thought it was Roman the girl. No, I think she died. Don't think they get married and she dies at the wedding, or some shit. Let me see. GTA 4 ending. For the final mission of GTA 4, you have the choice of killing Dimitri or doing the deal with him. If you choose a revenge ending, Kate McCreary will be killed by Jimmy Pegorino.
Oh.
If you choose a deal ending, Roman will be killed by Dimitri's assassin. So yeah. But which ending is canon? They don't know.
Yeah.
No one knows.
It's still run with Roman.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth is going to be the villain in the new Mad Max movie.
Ooh.
And he's saying it's like the way
Tom
it's
Hardy?
Huh? Yes, Tom Hardy. It's going to be completely
Just a couple Australian dudes doing
anything
the
he's
damn
ever
thing,
done.
or what?
Basically,
Just a couple Aussies?
Couple Aussies.
Tom Hardy was supposed to be Mad Max, right? He was supposed to be
He is
the
Mad Max.
yeah, but the movie's not really about him. It's more about I've only seen like parts of it. I don't know.
I mean, it's about him. It's just
they follow more.
they do follow like Charlize and
Charlize?
Yeah.
Hi, Charlize!
Because
We should take a break.
Alright. Well, yeah, we'll be back after a word from our sponsor. What's going on, people? Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you.
And we're back.
Hey, one more game.
Blah, blah, blah.
What were we just talking about?
My ass.
Oh, but yeah, so
DC
the
fighting.
Batman. They haven't confirmed. They haven't confirmed what if it's going to be connected to the rest of the DCEU.
Mm-hmm.
They have. Well, Matt Reeves himself has said that it's not connected to the Joaquin Phoenix, the Jacqueline Phoenix,
Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
It's Joaquin, motherfucker.
That reminds me. I've been getting like so. I've had this phone number, my cell phone number. I've had it for a while now.
You kind of getting calls from Joaquin?
But when I first got it, every day I would get calls. They would ask for Hakeem,
Joaquin.
Uh-huh.
and they would just my phone would ring. I would answer. They say for Hakeem,
No.
and I'm like, no, you got the wrong number. Sorry.
Joaquin?
For Hakeem. He's like, nope, no Hakeem here. And I hadn't gotten calls like that in at least 5 years.
Uh-huh.
So about 2 days ago, I got a call and they hung up right away. And then they called right back and were like, oh, we're trying to find out if this is Hakeem's phone.
Uh-huh.
I was like, no, this is not Hakeem's phone. I thought you guys were done with this bullshit. I am not Hakeem. I don't know Hakeem. Leave me alone. You know that
you and Hakeem could be really good friends, though.
I feel like we probably could be.
Yeah.
And I mean,
But you have too many on the roster, you know what I mean?
Oh, I should mention that I was on the United Wrestling Council podcast earlier this week. So you should go check them out at Blog Talk Radio /UWC.
Uh-huh.
There's a very interesting, entertaining. Did you hear that clip? Means?
Nah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll play it real quick.
You heard it?
Yeah.
So we had a caller. I'll play it. It's a quick clip.
I already heard it.
Did you hear it?
No, but I heard about it.
Oh, you heard about it. You didn't hear it though. That makes a difference. But yeah, it's go check them out when you get a chance. Let me play this clip really quick.
So, hold on a second. Hello, you're live on
Podcast,
UWC
the
Radio. Who's
podcast.
this? Hi, I got a question for Pete. Oh, go for it. What, you suck your own cock? That was Steve. This is why.
That was fucking Harley Race, dude.
You suck your own
Suck your own cock. I think he was looking for tips on how to. You know, my flexibility is almost there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of this Batman. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this Batman. So you know, Netflix is currently making a live-action Lupin the Third.
I don't know that.
Lupin the Third.
So they're doing a Lupin series.
Alcohol?
And so it's a. I don't know. You know about Lupin the Third, right, Hero?
Yeah.
You know Lupin the Third, Miguel?
No.
No. What do you know of him?
It's an anime, and there's a guy named Lupin the Third.
He's a thief.
He's a thief, yeah.
So
He's a thief.
He's a thief.
they're a gang heist.
Gay heist?
Gang heist.
Did you say gay heist?
I said gang heist.
Oh, you said gay heist.
Stole $330,000 worth of equipment
Say Wagyu.
from the Lupin the Third set
Uh-huh.
over the weekend.
How much money's?
$330,000 worth of.
330?
That's it?
Is it like,
$330,000. Wait, yeah, $330,000.
is that just how much money they put into making it? Whatever.
No,
it
that's
is?
how much equipment they stole.
Oh,
Yeah, like cameras and
Yeah.
lighting and whatever.
sweet.
Yeah. So.
Boom mics.
Where was it filming at?
Hors d'oeuvres.
Where were they?
They were filming in France.
France?
In France.
Yeah, hors d'oeuvres.
Or they definitely were.
Orders.
Charcuterie.
Cyberpunk is being review bombed again.
How is it gonna?
Everything's being everything like so.
How are you gonna review Bob a shit again?
Is there
We're being review bombed.
because they put out the PS5 version finally.
Yeah.
And
It's still bad.
well, actually, I've been hearing it's actually not that bad.
No, have you
But it
seen?
still doesn't make the game
Yeah.
all that what,
No.
what they said it was gonna be.
I mean, it doesn't make me want to go back and play it, but apparently it's good enough.
Yeah. Well, no, I've been seeing. Do you remember the glitch I sent you guys where I called my car and it drove through a building and destroyed itself before it got to me?
No.
No. It was very early in the game. I still had the first black and yellow car they give you,
Mhm.
and I called it and I'm like I'm on a bridge, and I'm like I turn around, the car's driving towards me, and then it drives through a wall, and you just hear like. Then it drives out of the wall and like it's on fire and all the doors and like it's just destroyed.
Actually, I think I did see this. Yeah.
So I was watching on Reddit, like some of the best things that have happened since the upgrade.
Uh-huh.
And this guy summons his car and it just falls from the sky. And like what was the other one? There was another one where I get most of these are all with car summoning. So they summon their car and the car drives up to them, and right as it parks, it just flips over and then just rolls away.
But yeah.
So it kind of reminds me of like
So did the PS5 update bring police chases?
No, they're never gonna put that in. I don't think.
nope. But Elden Ring, those police chases are amazing.
No Man's Sky has police chases.
It does have police chases. Technically, I mean,
It does. It has police chases.
well, you guys have played Elden Ring, right?
I have.
I haven't. I was too busy whooping ass and
The
seafood.
seafood. What is your early review on?
I mean, it's still pretty minimal as far as what I've played, but
Game,
I like it so far. I like the I like all this
IGN gave it a perfect 10 out of 10.
I don't trust
It
IGN.
seems kind of like a
shit.
10 per 10. No, it seems like it's pretty much on its track.
What
to
did
be-
GameSpot? They gave Batman a 7?
A 6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, and IGN gave it a 10.
And
And
both
it's somewhere in
gave
between.
We both gave it an 8.5.
Yeah, I'd give it like 8.5.
It's not a 10.
No, definitely.
That's
not.
crazy for them to give it a straight up perfect. What is
Yeah.
it? They've been giving like everything a Horizon a perfect 10.
Yeah,
Batman a perfect 10. Fucking this other thing
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring a perfect 10.
But what did they rate?
Bro.
Recently, they rated something low, and we were all like, "How the fuck did they rate this so low?"
What was it? It was.
I know Loki, like the best episode of Loki, they gave it like a 5. Same thing with the best episode of
What if? Yeah.
What If?
Is it a movie? Or was it a game?
I think it was a game.
It was a game, yeah. It's like a game we all agreed it was like, this game's
This
amazing.
game's awesome, yeah.
Look at fucking Chuck.
Chuck Liddell.
He was always coked out of his mind. He's not even in the AA. He's just got the coke.
No, I think it was another. They gave Deathloop a 10, and we're like,
Oh, yeah.
like, what the hell?
They were like fucking all close to each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, it was. They gave Deathloop a 10, and we were like, yeah, it's not a 10.
Definitely not a 10.
No, definitely. So I think, I don't know what's going on.
I wouldn't even give Seafood. I'd give Seafood a 9.
Yeah.
But not a 10.
Not a
That's
10.
not perfect.
Yeah.
Not
I think they
perfect.
gave Seafood 9.
I don't know if they gave you.
I give it a 9, 9.5.
Yeah, were you want anything from Dutch Bros?
No,
No?
I don't know what to have
Are you want to see the menu really quick?
there. Just get whatever you get.
I get a soda.
Soda. What kind of soda?
All right. Well, we shouldn't do this on tape.
Yeah, we're not doing that there. Let's wrap this up. I got nothing else, so we'll be back after another word from our sponsor with the spoiler-full Batman talk. It's not really a review, we just talked about it. Yeah.
Batman talk.
All right.
Batman talk.
And we're back.
Oh, yeah. Michael's not here because he didn't watch The Batman.
So we're doing a spoiler review.
Spoilers. If you have not seen The Batman, turn this off. Go see The Batman. Come back. Listen. You have enough time. All
Take
right.
out your headphones
Yes.
and turn off the recording.
Yes. If not, we're going to spoil it.
Go to Joe Rogan. Go to your mom's house.
Yes.
And then come back
Then
after
come
that
back.
episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Spoilers starting now. Well, first off, let's see. So we were talking a little bit earlier. So you're giving it an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think I agree with that rating. I liked it. Well, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I did not expect it to be what it was.
It's definitely a movie that I think is better. It's one of those movies where it's better when you have no expectations or lower expectations.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if you go in there thinking it's going to be the coolest Batman movie ever, you're probably going to be disappointed.
Yeah. It was a thriller. It was a legit detective thriller.
Mm-hmm.
It was a what is it? It's not like a crime. What do they call them? It's like, but yeah, you're trying to figure out what's going on, who the killer is.
Yeah.
I mean, you know it's the Riddler. You know it's Edward Nigma, or Edward Norton, or whatever they call it.
I prefer just for him to be an Edward Nigma. So.
Yeah, me too. But I mean, even from that opening scene, I with the binoculars when you're seeing the kid dressed as a ninja.
Was that supposed to be Batman as a kid or?
No, that was.
Oh no, because he had parents.
Yeah, that was the mayor's kid.
Mayor's kid. That's right. Yeah.
But then with the heavy breathing and everything, I didn't know. I thought maybe it was Batman, like.
Yeah, I thought it was Batman for a minute, but then you see the mask and it's like, oh wait, that's not Batman.
That's not Batman. Yeah, that mask was cool as shit.
I don't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm thinking that's the Riddler, or I know that's the Riddler. I'm like, I don't like the mask on a Riddler.
Yeah, no, and
I prefer like the corny like hat and bowler hat
and the question marks and
Yeah.
I agree with you there. I do agree with you there. I was gonna say so the whole time I was watching this movie, I was thinking it shouldn't have been the Riddler. It should have been Scarecrow.
Yeah.
I feel like this could have been more Scarecrow-esque, or it could have been Victor Zsasz. Because Victor Zsasz did something like different, like where he would he would kill somebody, or he would say he would kill a couple people, and then he would pose them, and like they're sitting around a table playing cards, and then like there would be clues in the cards or whatever.
Gotcha.
Or they could have done something with if they wanted to keep the Riddler with because the whole detective and trying to figure out what the riddles mean, they could have like had them team up somehow, like the Scarecrow and the Riddler.
Yeah.
Like because it was a very Scarecrow-esque. Like it was very based on fear.
Right. Yeah.
The whole movie is very based in fear. So I feel like, and then with the mask, I think it would have been perfect for the Scarecrow.
Yeah, probably would be a lot. Probably would have been even better if it was just Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have like the whole thing with the gas. And
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
Yep. And that could have been another part of the. See, because that's the other thing. So watching the movie, you haven't played Arkham Knight, have you?
No. But I did want to say that the fighting scenes, especially like the beginning one, it looked exactly like the game.
Yes,
Which I kind of like.
Yeah. Well, even the way that the diner, where the diner they arrest the Riddler in, that diner, like the aesthetically, it looked like the game.
Yeah.
It felt like it made me want to play the game.
Okay.
Like I think it went along perfectly with, because like the Scarecrow plays a big part in the. Oh, him and the Arkham Knight are the main villains, and they're gonna set off the gas, or they do set off the gas, and they're like all of Gotham is terrorized by the gas. So it's like so I felt like that's it, to me. That's why I was thinking of Scarecrow, because it felt like it was the game. It really, really did. So I liked the mask, but I was gonna say I liked it if it would have been for Scarecrow. Yeah. I get why they did it, because the Riddler he didn't want to give away his identity. The whole plastic wrap thing was weird. Like, it just made him seem more crazy. How he had the cling wrap around the back of his head, then he had the mask on the front.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Let me see. And I like that it was violent, but it wasn't over the top. Like when the Riddler kills the mayor, like, it's like, obviously there's violence there, but like you don't really see what, it's like you see the Riddler.
Yeah, it's more just the scarier parts are just like the anticipation of when he's going to actually kill the person.
Yeah.
Because like like something bad's about to happen, because you see him in the dark.
Yeah.
He's literally just standing behind him for like 2 minutes while he's just talking on the phone.
He was,
and then finally he hits him and was like, whoa, like, geez.
Yeah. But like even with that anticipation, the way he jumped on him, and the way he did that scream, and the way he did, like, that was like, it was intense. Like, I feel like that's one thing I can say about that whole movie. I felt it was very intense.
Yeah.
Like, and then you brought up the point that it had really good pacing. I think, like to me the slowest moment was when I took Jasmine to go to the bathroom, and like it was just
when I guess since we're in spoilers, when Alfred gets blown
the
up.
fuck up. and Bruce Wayne is visiting him in the
hospital.
I liked Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Yeah, I had pretty good faith in him.
I did not.
I've been standing Robert Pattinson since they announced. So I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty much on board with him.
I was not. I was like, this is it's Cedric Diggory.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be.
I like the emo hair when because it's not like this is just how his Bruce Wayne is. It's like his Bruce Wayne is like he's just disheveled, and he's just so into being the Batman, he's not like taking care of himself.
Yeah, and I did like that aspect of it. They like even at one point Falcone tells him like, "Oh, you're even more of a recluse than I am." Yeah. Like, so I mean, it's cool that like they played it into like no one knows where the hell Bruce Wayne is, because he just doesn't.
Yeah. I didn't think it was weird. Like everyone's like, "Hey, you're Bruce Wayne," and everyone's like, "You're the best guy ever," but like, he's never around. That's one of the things I'm like I'm confused by. Because I understand that's how Bruce Wayne is supposed to be. He's like loved by everybody. Yeah. But they don't really explain why in this. You're just supposed to assume like. Yeah, there's just. Well, I think
the Riddler, he kind of gets into it at the end when they're in Arkham, and he's telling them like, oh. They make it seem like he knows that he's Bruce Wayne. But he's like, oh, what about Bruce Wayne? Poor Bruce Wayne, the orphan. Everybody loves Bruce Wayne. Mm-hmm. And I think that's kind of his way of explaining that everyone loves Bruce Wayne just because he's like that famous orphan. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, everyone knows who he is. Everyone knows his parents were killed when he was a kid, and everyone knows he's grown up. Yeah. You know? So I think he's like that, almost like the Gotham mascot kind of thing. Yeah. You know. And then plus Wayne Tower in the middle of the city.
Yeah, Falcone calls him the Prince of New York. Or Gotham, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fucking New York.
I think it's Chicago.
Is it?
I think it's Chicago. I don't know.
That was New York because they had all the screens on the.
Well, see, Metropolis is supposed to be New York.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Okay. I think Gotham's supposed to be Chicago. And then Catwoman at one point when she leaves, she's saying that she's gonna move up to Bloodhaven. And it's like, why would anyone move to Bloodhaven? Like, why would you move somewhere called Bloodhaven?
I don't know. Where's Bloodhaven? Is that supposed to be L.A. or is that like Boston?
I think it's Boston, maybe. No, because most DC comics are very East Coasty.
Yeah.
I think Bloodhaven. Cause I want to say he's from Star City. Never mind. Bloodhaven is where Nightwing goes after he stops being when Robin becomes Nightwing. He doesn't want to be part of Gotham because they have Batman.
Yeah.
So he goes to Bloodhaven.
Gotcha.
It's like a small suburb of Gotham. But yeah, I mean, I feel like all the elements were right. I think it was really, even like cinematically, the way it was filmed, everything was, I think, like it felt really good. The score was excellent. I liked the way they did the Batman theme. Like, it had this it was like this deep boom, 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 but it still had that ding, ding, like that still. It was really heavy, but it still had that classical kind of Batman feel to it.
I liked every single time Batman came out of the shadows.
Yes,
I think it was always so cool.
Yeah, that was cool, and the way he prefaced it when they're showing how he's narrating over the thing
at the beginning,
and he was like, they think I'm in the shadows, but I am the shadows, and because all the villains, all the criminals are seeing the bat symbol, and then they just look at the shadows like, oh shit, he's here.
He doesn't necessarily have to be there, but just the fear of him
that he might be
that he might come out of the shadows right there.
Yeah.
Is enough to deter some people. Or to make people think twice.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think he just I like his Batman voice too.
Yeah, I did. It was good. It was different enough from like his normal voice.
Yeah, and it wasn't it wasn't fucking.
Where's Martha? or no, what is it?
What was her name? I want to say Maggie, but that's her real name. Rachel. Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
Yeah, Christian Bale's is so ridiculous.
But he says even in the audition, he goes, I just did that, and they were like, we love it, and then that became my voice.
Where's it's like trying too hard it's like, dude, calm down.
Yeah. Christian Bale, it's the then Ben Affleck has the synthesized voice. Which I prefer. I like the synthesized voice just because I think to me as Batman it makes sense. Like he would just mask his voice.
Yeah.
But also I like Robert Pattinson.
I like Robert Pattinson. I think it's similar to what like the cartoon would do because he just kind of does like a deeper voice. Like it's just like,
slightly deeper.
What are you gonna do?
There was a couple things like that we talked about that like little things that I would notice here and there. That you did as well. But one thing to me, like, there was a lot of loud whispering in this movie.
Whispering?
Yeah, loud whispering.
Oh, like they're supposed to be whispering, but they're very...
Yeah, like anytime him and Gordon sat to talk, they were like it was like they're whispering their whole conversation. But it's like, it just felt like, it added to the tension of the moment, but at the same time, I was like...
Oh, you're talking about that part where it was like, yeah, you're going to hit me.
Yeah. That's so loud.
Yeah, but they're behind plexiglass. You can't hear it.
But no, even in the crime scene, like it almost like everyone's talking very like, but it's like in a like where's this thing? And then but it's just like a whispered, like a breathy voice, like everyone's like a hushed tone, but it was also very loud.
I think that scene when they're discussing that, but like him punching him. Was like one of my favorite scenes. Just because that was so well acted because they looked like they were like actually like kind of arguing. But they were having like a normal conversation. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, no, I liked. I honestly, I could say, like I was thinking this as I was watching it. I could say Robert Pattinson is one of my favorite Batman now. I think he just did an amazing job.
Yeah, I think he's definitely the best actor to do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Michael Keaton's always going to be my number one. Followed closely by, oh my God, why am I going blank on his name now?
Christian Bale?
No. The voice from the animated series.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, why am I going blank on his name? It's going to bug me now if I Google it.
Mark Hamill.
No, he's a Joker.
Yeah, he's a Joker. Steve Bupkis.
Let me see. God damn, it's gonna bug. And I know his name, and it's just Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
And he's also the one that he does the games as well. Mm-hmm. I think to me he has the most iconic Batman voice of all.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's just the voice.
That's just the voice. Yeah, no. But like I think Michael Keaton and now Robert Pattinson are my favorite Batman. I think he did way better than Christian Bale.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I think the Christian Bale movies are carried by the villain.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like this one, Batman was really cool.
This is a Batman movie. This is Batman being the world's greatest detective. It's not.
Yeah, that was also cool. I like that. I like how they kind of showcase. There was one point where it was like he's fucking like. There are some points where he's like fucking stupid, or if he overlooks some shit.
Yeah. And
he's just like, fuck. Like when the city gets blown up, he's like, holy shit, why did I look at this?
Yeah. But see, at the same time too, you can also see why he would kind of. So that's the other thing too. Cause this is year 2 Batman, so this isn't experienced world's greatest detective. Right. He's still learning. Yeah. So when they find the murder weapon, he doesn't know what it is. It's some kind of chisel.
Yeah, that too. He didn't know what that was.
It's some kind of chisel. So when the other officer tells him, oh, that's what do you call it? A edger, or he called it something like a tucker. A tucker. Yeah. It's a tucker. And that's when he was like once he knew what it was like, okay. Yeah. It was like that light bulb moment. So it wasn't the fact, it was just, I don't know what this is. All right. Yeah. Moving on.
It's like, wait, you mean that meant something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something. I was starting to get upset in the beginning of the movie. So after the first murder, Batman goes, he gets the clues. Or he's going over with the fucking contact glass cameras. Those were cool as shit.
Yeah.
But he's reviewing all the footage. And Alfred's like, oh, it's a cipher. It's this. And Alfred's just kind of giving him all the answers. And I'm like, no. Batman should be doing this, not you. So then when he took over, and when Alfred was wrong, I was like, okay, we're good. He was right, but it still took Batman to say, no, it's this.
Yeah, I think it played into the fact that Alfred's kind of overprotective.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to be in there, but then it's like, nah, I got it, man.
Yeah, exactly. And so I like that. The thumb drive thing made me laugh.
Oh yeah, the thumb drive was pretty funny.
So the mayor had his thumb cut off, and it was attached to a thumb drive. And the clue that the Riddler left was drive. See, I didn't put that together. Because
I didn't put that. No, I was like, drive. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
So they went to the car. I'm like, okay, and then
I'm looking for USB.
I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I was like, why is he looking for a USB? But see, I think that
when he pulled it out with the thumb attached to him, I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yeah. Well, when he pulled it out, I was like, no, because they show him open how it slides open, and then he reaches in, I was like, it's gonna be his thumb. And so, but then I still wasn't putting the thumb drive thing together. Mm-hmm. And then when he pulls it out, I was like, oh, thumb drive.
I did like Gordon too.
I like Gordon.
This guy's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny because he looked like a grizzled version of Jordan Peele.
Yeah, he does.
I was like when I first saw him, I was like, no, that's not him. Mm-hmm. But he did look a lot like him. But I know I liked him a lot. I think Selena Kyle, Catwoman, Zoe. No, what's her name?
Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz. Yeah. I was gonna say Zoe Saldana. The other Zoe.
On the fence about her. Sometimes the look is fine, but acting wise.
Yeah, that was the thing. I kind of felt like they forced the chemistry between them. I felt like it wasn't.
Part of me feels like they chose her just because she's the closest thing to a young Halle Berry.
Yeah, I agree.
But I still say Anne Hathaway is the best Catwoman.
Yeah, and see the thing too with Anne Hathaway and Christian Bale, they had more chemistry. You felt and maybe it's because they had more screen time together too. I feel like they've kind of that romance and that connection was kind of there. Mm-hmm. Whereas I feel like this one, it was more forced just because Batman and Catwoman hook up.
Yeah,
so
like they're supposed to.
They're supposed to hook up. So
but like it didn't make sense because wasn't Catwoman like with this one that one chick?
I mean, she could be bisexual, which I mean.
No, but it's like you're in a relationship, and then like the second she gets killed, you're just like, all right, I'm
gonna kiss Batman.
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss Batman now. Like,
yeah, I get that. That's
which I get. Like, oh yeah, you could be in a vulnerable state, but it's like it's still weird.
It just to me, it felt like that connection fell for. I feel like they could have saved. They could have because they alluded to it well, and especially when because they did have him doing like the close face, like they're gonna kiss kind of thing a lot. Yeah. So I feel like they could have kept doing that, and then led on to like let it like is it gonna happen?
Yeah. But maybe a little more conversation wise, like between each other, because most of it was just kind of like eye contact.
Yeah, and see the thing too, like she didn't really like him at the beginning.
Yeah,
she was like, "You're an asshole. Like you're using me as bait to go in here," and then like she was like, she just didn't like it, and all of a sudden she's kissing him like the next day.
Yeah, 2 days later.
Yeah, because the movie takes place within 7 days, because it starts on Halloween, and then
because it's 7. It's 7.
Oh yeah, it basically is. Yeah, it basically is.
No, 7 doesn't have anything to do with days, but
yeah, no. I thought they did.
No, just the deadly sins.
No, just the sins. I don't know why I thought it had something to do with the days as well. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I just remember what's in the box.
Yeah,
what's in the fucking box, man?
There was one point when Gordon got a call and he was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was just like, "Oh, this is the moment." This is the sad moment.
Yeah. I like how they alluded to the Riddler knowing that Batman was Bruce Wayne, and the way.
Yeah, but he actually didn't.
Yeah, he didn't. But even the way the way they played it, where like when they're in the apartment, and he like he has that feeling that like, oh shit, he knows who I am. Yeah. And he even like you see him like panicking. And he tells Gordon, like, oh, this is all over. This is all going to be over one way.
He said this might be over, yeah.
Yeah, this might be over. And he goes, what's going to be over? He goes, the Batman. And then, like you could tell, like, that was that, like, you're a good cop. And then he, like, the way he leaves, it was, like, very, like, oh, shit. Like, almost, like, there was a bit of panic.
Yeah, giving his farewell, basically, in the case.
Yeah. And then when he got there and, like, he was like, Bruce Wayne. And, like, he's like they show the camera and they show him like the way he was. Like I think they played that really well.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I want to watch it again. I just think overall it was really well done.
It's just such a long movie. I'd probably wait till like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the theater to see it again. I knew they were gonna tease another villain at the end. And I was hoping it wasn't going to be the Joker. I mean, he's Batman's most iconic villain.
You kind of always have to. Like, he's kind of a make or break.
Yeah.
But, I'm hoping it's a misdirect and it's not actually the Joker.
Yeah. I like what you said about it possibly being the real Riddler.
Yeah. Because he gave, like, he's the only person to actually say
riddle be this, yeah. I was waiting for him the whole time. Like, even, okay, so... During the scene with the DA in the court in the church, when he's giving like, I got multiple riddles for you, and he's like, riddle number 1, and like he says it, and I was waiting for him to say riddle me this, and he didn't say it, and I'm like, okay, the next one he's gonna say it, and he didn't say it. I was like, why the fuck did he say it? He didn't say it once the whole movie. It wasn't until that other character.
Yeah. He didn't say it at all. The guy who's supposed to be the Riddler. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say it at all.
The guy, if he is Edward Nygma, he has the look. I like how he looks.
Yeah, no, yeah. When he's at the coffee shop, he's just sitting there like, and he had a serial killer look. He had that like, I could see this guy killing a bunch of people.
He had like an unstable look too.
Yeah. The part I didn't see coming was the, I don't know, would you call it an insurrection or would you call it not insurrection? That's not the right word.
January 6th.
Flashback now. The copycats.
Oh yeah.
When they show that last video and then you see the comments. I don't know. Did you see the comment in the bottom right where it's like it's a winter combat mask? Right. They have them at the Gotham military surplus along with the field jacket and then Because they showed it like later on, like they flashed in like rifles. Great.
Yeah, they made sure you looked at it. But I was reading that shit the first time. I was like, "What's going on over here?"
Yeah, especially when I saw the
picture.
Like,
oh, they're like all on board. They're like giving him tips and everything.
Yeah,
Tips.
Like, and then when he said to, he goes, "Oh, thanks for all the tips about the detonators."
Yeah.
The way he started the video.
Okay, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, like it's just like a casual YouTube video.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Thanks again for hitting that subscribe button and give me a follow. You know, we're finally going through with the plan.
Because on that video he had 507 followers, I think it was.
Uh-huh.
I want to see the 500 follower video. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for the 500 follows. We just hit a big milestone.
Big milestone ahead of us. I'm going to jail.
Oh yeah, but no, that video. I mean, because it was a perfect it was legit like a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Like it was something you would see on YouTube. But I think that was cool. The Rata Lara?
El Rata de la Dada or some shit.
Something like that. Whatever the winged rat in Spanish is. That part made me laugh too though, because it was like L.
Oh yeah, that too with the penguin. It's La Rata.
Yeah.
Come on. Don't you know any Spanish?
But then the way Batman, he was like, URL. Like, so he went to the website. I was like, oh shit, that's brilliant. Because it was URL Rata Lada or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I like the penguin too. I prefer British penguin, but I liked this mobster version of him as well.
I really liked the penguin from Gotham. That's like my favorite part from that series.
Yeah.
Like that guy as Penguin was awesome.
Yeah. Well, see, because that's the thing. To me, Penguin, part of the reason Penguin is so fucked up is because he was, the way he was treated.
Yeah.
Whereas this Penguin is he's just, I feel like this Penguin is the Joker from the first Batman movie. From the Michael Keaton Batman.
Oh, Michael. Oh, okay.
Because like the Joker he was like the the henchman, and then he takes over. And whereas this one, it was like this, they just did the same thing.
Yeah, he's the mobster and he takes over.
Yeah. But that was a good misdirect though. That was a really good misdirect where you think, oh, the penguin is a rat, because like, oh shit, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like, no, Falcone's a rat.
Yeah. I like Falcone a lot too.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I was surprised by the casting. I was like, that's the dude from fucking Transformers.
Yeah. I think overall, the casting was really well.
Or from the Zohan.
Yeah.
he's the Zohan's enemy, worst enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, but to see him in a serious role like that was.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, and I think he played it so well too. That was another cool element too. The whole mob element, like they got really into that, which made the serial killer aspect more like. It made it feel more intense because it was like there's two different things he's got to deal with, and it's like how can I say, like so he's trying to solve these crimes, he's trying to solve these riddles, but it's leading him deeper into this criminal underground and is forcing him to like use Catwoman as bait and do those things that like learn those lessons that he wouldn't have learned elsewhere, kind of thing. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think the way they established this Batman, I could see them doing a lot more with him.
Yeah, I could actually see him in the Justice League and
everything. Yeah.
Although I don't know how. I could see Robert Pattinson in the Justice League, but I don't know how it's gonna work with this movie being so dark.
Yeah.
Versus like Aquaman not being dark at all.
Yeah.
And then. Depending on what the Flash is going to be like.
I think based on what I was reading, I think the Flash it's not going to be as dark, but I think they're going to go in a darker direction. I mean, because it's going to deal with the death of his mother. It's going to deal with.
Yeah.
They're going to go into a lot of that.
I guess they might as well.
I hope this one does well.
Well, I don't think it's weird. Like they're heroes can't do what Marvel does in like the lighthearted and funny and quippy stuff.
Yeah.
But their villains can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're, for some reason they can do it with their villains pretty easily.
Yeah.
But they can't do it with their heroes. But the heroes, they can be like super dark and almost villainous in it.
Yeah. But I think, even in the comics, that's what DC does. That's what DC does well. Whereas Marvel is the opposite. Marvel's more, Marvel's a lot less, very bright, very like they have a lot more. I don't want to say more family friendly because Marvel's not necessarily like it's they have mature, but like what DC does well, like so. The Dark Knight Returns, the comic, was like, it was dark as shit. It was incredibly dark. The Injustice comic that they just released that goes along with the game is dark as shit. Like the stuff that they do, they can go dark with it, and even their characters have this. Like Superman always has this internal battle with himself. Batman has the internal battle. I feel like they can do that, and they have these characters they can do it with well. And I just feel like I think this was a really, really like a perfect direction for Batman because it felt like the comic, it felt like the game, it felt great.
Yeah, it did feel like watching it, like just watching a Arkham Knight playthrough with just cutscenes.
Yeah, it also reminded me too, similar of the animated series as well. Like the way the Batman, the way the wording was. Like in my head when I read the Batman, I also added the animated series.
I was like, wait a minute. This is amazing animation.
It's excellent animation. I do have a story that I wanted to bring up since we're talking about it before we move on here. Okay, so the director Matt Reeves confirms that 2 spin-off series are in development off of this movie, and they're going to be Arkham. It's they're going to be HBO Max series, which I mean HBO Max has been on point with their shit.
I bet it's going to be Penguin.
It's gonna be focusing on Arkham, but it's gonna also dive deep into the corruption of Gotham City.
Yeah, which is gonna be heavily focused on Penguin because he's gonna be basically heading the thing now.
Yeah,
and then I bet there's gonna be like a Harvey Dent before he becomes Two-Face.
Yeah, I can see that. No, because that could lead, and then that could lead into the next movie. I talked about how much I like Robert Pattinson. The thing I was telling you earlier about the Misfits and Jerry Only. Anytime I saw him without, especially because the way his hair was going in the front of his face, it reminded, because like Jerry Only from the Misfits, it's all in one point. Like he has a kind of like almost like a, I don't know, like a what's that called?
Widow's Peak.
Widow's Peak. Yeah. That's like extended out and it just goes
past
down.
His nose.
Yeah. But like the way, because like the way his hair was always in front of his eyes, and like at one point it doesn't go directly in the center, but it's off to the side, and I was like, that's Jerry Only from the Misfits. Or no, I was thinking of our Glenn Danzig. Like he looked like an emo rock.
Yeah.
Rockstar. But then when he shows up at the funeral, he reminded me of Polka Dot Man, the actor. I can't remember his name right now.
Really?
Like I think it's just like I think it was just the way the hair was and the way he was kind of carrying himself. Kind of like how Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad was kind of very like.
Yeah.
It kind of like there was. He reminded me like.
I like that. I like that Robert Pattinson wasn't like ridiculously jacked too.
Yeah, no, I like that. Like he was in shape. He was clearly in shape, but he wasn't like. And I like the fact that they showed all the scars that he had and everything from just the. Like I like the tiny little details. That's what got it. It was just those little details.
Yeah, the tiny little details. But then there's also the fact that he takes more damage from punches than from bullets.
Yes, he was ridiculously bulletproof.
Yeah,
like
I did like that. Like in the hand-to-hand stuff, like he was still like taking licks,
Yeah.
And he was like taking damage, like
at that one
not
point
necessarily taking damage, but he was actually getting hit, and he was like getting staggered back, and then he has to recover.
Yeah.
But like it was like doing no damage because he has like this armor on, like he can deflect bullets.
So there was that Darth Vader scene. In Falcone's apartment when he's like.
Oh yeah, when he's just walking through that shit and just fucking people up. Yeah.
It was that was a badass scene. Yeah. I love that scene. But at one point, so they all have Uzis.
Yeah.
And they're just lighting him like they're all missing him. But there's one point where Batman grabs the guy and the guy sprays, and like as he's falling, he sprays, and you like and they do the ricochet off his armor, but it's like point blank in his ribs, like just like up his ribs, like an uppercut, and he doesn't flinch at all. Like there's no like.
It's like he just knows that's just not doing anything to me.
And it was just like he was ridiculously bulletproof in this movie. But that I mean again that's kind of us nitpicking though. I mean,
it's a superhero movie.
Exactly.
But it is at some points it does become ridiculous because he's taking all these bullets, and then at one point he does it, and he's taking all these bullets, and then all of a sudden he's fucking on the ground, and he's like, I got shot. Fuck, I got shot.
It's like you can't be bulletproof the whole movie, and then this one guy shoots you and you're dead, like you're dying,
and your side too. It's like it's not like he got you in the face.
Yeah,
you're one chink in the armor. Just hit.
He got me in the kidney. I like the bat symbol, the Batarang bat symbol thing, the way he pulled it off and would cut stuff with it, and that was cool. I like the way it looked. Like I was saying, to me it looked like they got like a pistol, like the top side of a semi-auto pistol, and they like kind of flattened it out and made it into the thing. Because if you looked at it, it had like the grooves for where you would do
I couldn't really tell it was dark, but
there was it had like if you look at it like a 1911 or any kind of like pistol, like you know what I'm talking about, where you would grip the slide and pull back. Like if you look closely at the right before it curved up, there was it had those little kind of features.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know if he added those just for him to be able to grip it when he throws it.
Yeah.
Or if it was.
He actually got it, and flattened it. And molded it or shaped it.
Yeah. I liked it. It looked cool. The suit, I think the suit looked badass.
That suit looked amazing.
I think to me it looked real. Because you could see that it was it had shoulder pads and it had knee pads and it had the boots were they were boots. They weren't these big rubber things. I like the suit a lot. The lighting in the movie, I was waiting for it a lot, but because the whole movie is all the advertisements for it has been red. So anytime they did that red light kind of gimmick, I thought that was really cool. I'm trying to think. I could go on on this movie. I want to see Suicide Squad and this. This is what DC needs to do.
Yeah, they need to keep it in this window.
Yeah, because I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with Black Adam. Because
I'm curious just because it's the first new thing they've done in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have been doing Batman over and over for the past 2 decades.
Yes, exactly.
And then what? And then they've had failed Supermans for the past forever.
The only good Superman movies are the ones that are the
Reeves ones.
Yeah. I wouldn't say Keanu Reeves.
Christopher
Reeves. Yes. But yeah, no. I mean, if you haven't seen it and you're listening this far in, I don't know what to tell you. Go see it. But yeah, I mean, again. Solid 8.5. It's good. IGN gave it a 10, and then
I don't know about that.
GamesRadar gave it a 5.
Oh really?
Yeah. Remember, I
didn't see the GamesRadar. I saw the IGN.
I sent both of them back to back to our group.
Let
me see. I'll tell you exactly.
Oh, that's right. And I said, I don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. Yeah, it is. So no, they gave it a 6. So IGN gave it a 10. And GameSpot gave it a 6. So yeah, no, it's right in the middle. I think it was a good ride.
Yeah,
it was a good ride.
Yeah, I could see you going anywhere from an 8 to a 9.
Yeah,
I would say 8.5.
Yeah,
but
it was long and it felt long. That's
but not where it was
it wasn't unbearable.
Get over, hurry up and finish. It was just kind of it's just kind of like you think it's gonna end. There's one point where you think it's gonna end, and then there's maybe another 20 minutes.
Yeah, I did like the copycats. I liked that whole the whole fight scene up there. Mm-hmm. What was that he injected? I thought it was venom that he injected into himself.
I think so. And maybe it's not anything, and it's just adrenaline that he's.
It could be, yeah. But the fact that it was bright green.
It was bright green. It did look exactly like venom.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe it's gonna be like some Tony Stark shit, like he accidentally puts that shit on the market.
Yeah.
Or like somebody finds it and puts it on the market, and then.
Or he came across it somehow, and then like because I haven't gotten into how he became Batman yet.
Oh, true. Like he's been doing it. Like maybe he's already crossed paths with Bane.
Yeah.
Or with or he's like investigating
some kind of drug ring or something like that. Yeah. Cause I like the way he did. He had like the little flip pop, like in his armor. He like flipped the little spot open and just jabbed it in there. Mm-hmm. And then the way he reacted to it, it wasn't just. Oh, like, it was a whole.
Yeah, he was pretty banged out. Yeah. Yeah,
and then he just and he was just beating the shit out of the guy. Did you notice the guy that he was hitting? It was the same guy from the funeral.
The guy who was like, do I know you?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, it was the same guy.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
I actually didn't notice that. He looked different.
Yeah, it was the same guy. So I thought that was a nice touch. There was something I missed the second one when you said about how what is it? Marcone killed my parents.
Oh yeah.
How'd you say this?
He goes Maroni. No.
Oh, Maroni.
He asks Falcone, and Falcone basically tells him a whole story.
Yeah.
Basically leading around to Maroni is the one who ordered for him to have his parents killed, and then he's like, Maroni killed my parents. and then he's talking to Alfred in the hospital after he gets blown up, and then Alfred's telling him a whole story, basically adding on to the fact that Falcone is the one who put him up to kill his parents. He said, Falcone killed my parents.
But you know what? His crying still wasn't as bad as
Rob Stark.
Rob Stark, yeah.
No, it wasn't like bad crying.
No, it was just the fact that
it's just so like he's being like in this tug of war and he's acting the same way on each thing.
Yeah,
it's not like he's skeptical. He's just buying whatever he's being told. So
the same reaction both times. And you know what? It's funny because that scene when when Falcone's telling Bruce about what happened, like you almost like Falcone in that moment. Like he's like. But that's how charismatic he is, and that's what that character's supposed to be. It's like where like people like him because he's just like he has this thing about him.
I'm used to him being like portrayed as like a super old guy though.
Falcone?
Yeah.
No, Falcone is the younger one. The one that is it Marconi?
Maroni.
Is it Maroni? Okay,
Maroni and Falcone.
Yeah. So that he's the older one. Falcone is always the young. Like he's the upstart taking over.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's always the other.
It wasn't like that in Gotham.
Was it?
No, he was like old. He was like probably like in his 60s or whatever. But or maybe
because even in Dark Knight, Falcone he's the remember the one that he hangs off the stairs and is like, at this height it won't kill me. But it'll break both your legs.
I actually don't remember. I don't remember anything about Falcone in that.
Yeah, that's Falcone in that scene. That's the one. And when he goes into the club and he's like, "Hey, what are we gonna talk?" And he takes him outside of the staircase.
Is that in Begins or?
No, that's in the one with the Joker.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, yeah. Because that's when the Joker like talks to all of them. Mm-hmm. But no, I really enjoyed it. It was a good ride. I think on that note, you got anything else to say on it?
No, I think we pretty much hit all the bases.
Yeah, go check it out if you haven't. I really do hope this one does well because I would like to see more of this.
Yeah, I do too. I want to see more Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I think I wanted to like Ben Affleck more. Like I wanted Val Kilmer to be my favorite Batman because I love Val Kilmer. Mm-hmm. And I try to flake. Oh, I like Val Kilmer as Batman, but I like Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne. Mm-hmm. I don't think the movies that he's been in as Batman are good.
Right. Yeah.
But this
Batman vs Superman is dog shit,
and Justice League
is dog shit.
Yeah. But this one all around, like Robert Pattinson did a great fucking job as Batman, as Bruce Wayne. The movie itself was really, really good. Speaking about Kilmer though, really quick, that Elvis trailer that played in the beginning, the guy that's playing Elvis looks just like Val Kilmer. Like he looks like a young Val Kilmer. I was like, Val
with
Kilmer
like puffed up lips.
Yeah. Like Val Kilmer should have played Elvis years ago. Thing on that note, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Twitters at RealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you get your podcast. On that note, game over. No more questions.